Hey, my name is Shadowsense and you're watching Arcade Spirits. We're at MAX, which is the Mega Arcade Expo, and we have to decide whether or not we're going to go with Teo to the Showtime stage gathering, or we're going to go with Ashley to the Cosplay Parade. Or join me in the Flash Mob. You know, he did plan that Flash Mob months in advance. I wouldn't know anything about it, and someone would probably take video of it and post it online, so I'm gonna go with Ashley. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Ashley. Huzzah! This way. Ashley led the way as we weaved between people in the crowd. We traveled through the largest exhibit hall to get to the cosplayer gathering. Ashley had mentioned that it was in the Pac-Man theater, which meant risking our lives through the most densely packed hall in the entire con. Oh, actually got rid of my HUD with a right click. Yay! Where can I look at my stats? Forgot how you look at stats. Oh, I unlocked artwork. That's cool. Oh yeah, click on this. Yeah, okay. I thought to give Ashley's head a little mustache because of her crossplay. I want to get up there with Queen Bee because I'm interested. Anyway, at one point they announced that the show floor had just opened up and a huge rush of people came straight for us. It gave me flashbacks to the one time I worked shoe shop retail over the holidays. The horror. The gamer stampede comes straight towards us, wild eyes and groping hands. I thought for sure I was going to get trampled to death. But at the last second, Ashley pulled me to safety. You gotta be more careful, Matt. Don't lose sight of me. She points to her eyes and then back to mine. Our eyes now locked forever in a mystical eye-locking spell. Eventually, after several more attempts on my life through various death by copious amounts of people, we made our way to the Pac-Man theater. The theater was huge, capable of packing in several hundred people. Most of these seats were already taken too, and people were milling about the auditorium aisles. My floor attendant senses detected this as a fire hazard, but a huge stage had been set up in front of us where normally there'd be a table for the speakers, like in a panel discussion forum. Since the theater is so large, they placed projector screens on either side of the stage so whatever is happening can be seen by those sitting in the back row. Safe to assume that this is one of the auditoriums saved for the more popular panels, and now the Cosplay Parade? Ashley, what exactly is a Cosplay Parade? I'm so glad you asked, Matt.
Let's see.
It's where all the cosplayers get together, line up, and show off their latest creations for the masses on theater stage and up front there. Now that I think about it, kind of self-explanatory, right? Sometimes they even give prizes to the best cosplayers, but this one is pretty chill. No prizes? Not even a shiny plastic cup to heft over your head? Haha, maybe one day. Today we are here to appreciate each other's talents and have fun. Before I can interject again, Ashley runs over to a person dressed as a maid. Looks very uniform to Ashley's butler cosplay. Maybe they're from the same game?
Oh my gosh!
I absolutely adore your Mia from Melee Maidens. It's totally cute, and your sword, incredible. Thank you, I made it from craft foam and Warbler. It only took like 30 hours to do. That's so professional looking, dang! And I can't get over how dapper your Angus is. The details you put into his pocket watch are phenomenal. I actually found the watch at a thrift shop, and then just molded the extra embellishments with clay. This went on for some time. I felt it would be rude to interrupt Ashley when she's obviously having so much fun being a part of her community. As they continued to chat about making costumes, I noted that more and more cosplayers were filling into the theater. For once in my life, I actually felt uncomfortable wearing my usual comfy as heck hoodie. I felt underdressed compared to all the Melee Maidens cosplayers. Seriously, was this a costume ball or a black tie gala? Not even mentioning the congregation of feathers, capes, prop weapons, and wings. And someone in a giant Moopy costume made out of square foam pixels. Percy would be delighted to see that. For all the visual chaos, the vibe remained pretty chill and friendly, just folks sharing a common joy in dressing up as someone else. Eventually, Ashley parted from her conversation to check on me. Sorry, Matt, sometimes I get so swept up in it all. I get it. Back at the Funplex, you mentioned that you could only see some of your friends here at these cosplay events. Oh yeah, cosplayers travel all over, more than any other gaming communities, I bet. Do you know everyone here? Oh no, I mean, I know a good amount of people here, but everyone? Nah. Sure seems like you do. I've seen at least 30 people come up and compliment your butler. Hey, nice Angus, love the tailcoat. Thank yous. Oh, she was gonna say it. My bad, I'm sorry. Don't talk over the voice actors. There, see? See what I mean? You're mega popular. Huh. You think we could spin that into some kind of cosplay event at Neon Dawn? Hey, great idea! We can have a real cosplay contest! And I'm gonna win. What's this, competitive, Ashley? You've been taking notes from Queen Bee, haven't you? What? Don't tell me you saw us practicing in the bathroom the other day. I didn't. But now I can't get that image out of my mind. We ladies gotta stick together, ladies helping ladies. Our chuckles were interrupted by one of the Max attendants. If you're participating in the Cosplay Parade, I need you to gather in the Backstage green room. I repeat, all cosplayers proceed to the green room. Like a slow herd of brightly colored sheep, Ashley and I moved into the next room to join the rest of the cosplayers. When we got to the front of the line, the attendant stopped me dead in my tracks. Cosplayers only, no handlers unless you're visibly holding up something. Handlers? Oh, hey Matt? Ashley tilts her head as if to signal me to step aside. Excuse us, we'll be right back. If you want to be part of the parade, you have to be back here within the next 20 minutes. I step out of line and stand next to Ashley, who's digging through her bag. I was hoping it wasn't going to come to this, but I feel like this is our only option. Ashley pulls out a surprisingly fancy and elegant maid outfit. And then hands it to me. I'm gonna dress up as a fucking maid, dude. I need you to wear this. Oh shit. Wait, you just happen to have this? Not dressing up as a maid? I'm game. That is the cutest maid outfit I have ever seen. Look at all the frills. And do I have fondness for cute dresses and maids? Ashley, did you bring this specifically for me to wear? Yes. Sometimes handlers aren't allowed on stage, and I need to make sure I got you on stage with me. So I brought an extra cosplay just in case. That's awesome! Can't wait to try it on and see how I look. Wait, did you say stage? Why are we going up there? Because we need to spread the word about Neon Dawn. What better way to do that than on stage at the biggest auditorium at the convention center of Max? Oh. Okay, I'm in. Let's find you someplace where you can change. We made our way to the nearest bathrooms and I changed into the maid outfit. I struggled to figure out all the clasps and what velcros and to what. But Ashley took the time to help me get situated. Once we were done, we headed backstage, which I'd say resembled the Funplex break room, but hey, same purpose, same function. Here, the cosplayers lie in wait for the big show to start, including one particular butler and a newly minted maid. Squeak! Ah, why did I do it like that? I can't do that. You look so cute. I wish I looked half as cute as you do in this. But seriously, you're going to have to do this with me more often. You make a perfect Alice. Alice? Right. I forget you know nothing of melee maidens. Alice is the head of the maid in Neko Manor. Okay. So Angus, that's me, and Alice, that's you, are siblings fighting alongside each other to prevent other maids and butlers from taking over their estate. They fight for Lady Nias.
Oh my!
Oh, and I almost forgot. Ashley pulls out more costume stuff from her pack. This time it's a set of cat ears and a tail. Alice is a cat girl. What? But you don't have cat ears and I thought we were siblings? Shh, spoilers. You don't find out that they're siblings until you have to beat Angus's story arc. When the game starts, Angus has amnesia, and after you win, Alice appears and tells you everything. Angus' power is unleashed and he becomes his old cowboy self. It also unlocks an extra skin that you can play with, but we've gotten very far off track. Satisfied? Any more questions? My nose is really itchy. I think that covers it. Ashley fastens the cattail on the back of the maid dress, places the headband on my head. With the costume finalized, I take a long, hard look in the mirror. And... oh my god, I'm so cute. Oh good, Katie and Steph are here. Who? They're a couple of my good cosplay friends. They are way more talented than me, even. And they just so happen to be the MCs for the Cosplay Parade. Ashley waves over to them and they smile, waving back. I talked to them earlier. After the parade, they'll let us come on stage and talk about Neon Dawn. Whoa, really? Really? Thank you so much, Ashley. That'll help a ton. Yeah, it helps to know people sometimes. We found a few other cosplayers who dressed up as other Melee Maidens characters and we all formed into a group. Even though we were together, Ashley and I kept to ourselves, save for pleasantries. As we chatted away, the Max attendant came back to give us a final warning before we went on stage. Everyone listen up. We got 10 minutes before the parade. Make sure you're all ready to go. I think I'm experiencing performance anxiety. My heart rate's increased and I feel flushed. The pressure to look perfect is too much. Ashley, do I look okay? Are my ears on straight? What about the tail? You look fine, trust me.
Amazing!
You're the best catgirl maid I've ever seen. Bet you say that to all your cosplay friends. I don't. Honest. Well, I think that your... what did you call it? Crossplay? It's fantastic. Why did you choose to crossplay as Angus anyway? I would have expected you to be one of the other fancy maids.
I crossplay because that's what makes me feel most comfortable. At first, I dressed as various boys because I adored those characters so much, you know? But the more I did it, the more I had fun with it. The more I began to feel like me. And then I wanted to do it more and more. I'm still trying to figure out exactly what that means in relation to who I am, and that's the confusing part. But I guess that's all part of the journey about finding out more about myself.
True.
I know it's hard to understand.
Nah, I get it.
Just know that I'm working on being happy with myself. And one day, I'll be able to put words into what I'm feeling. But until then, I'll enjoy the ride.
That's what you gotta do. Let's see. Hope I didn't pressure you into oversharing just now.
I wouldn't have shared it if I didn't feel comfortable with you. I mean this with all my heart. You are a cherished friend.
Aw. Well gosh, thanks Ashley. Really appreciate the trust you put in me. I won't let you down. Cosplayers, the time is nigh. Once again, the attendant starts barking orders at us. We all shuffled into another line like how we were told to do earlier, and we slowly all began filing out of the room. The closer we got to the stage doors, the more I feel the nerves creep in. We're next. Melee Maidens group, go! Now! Ashley looks over at me, just beaming. This is her life, her everything. Take a deep breath, Matt. I close my eyes, taking in as much air as I can. I hold it in for a long moment before exhaling. I open my eyes slowly and take a step into the Pac-Man Theater and onto the stage. I'm following Ashley, who is following the rest of the maid and butler crew. Once all of us are on stage, the MCs announce us as the Melee Maidens group. As I look out in front of us, I can see a completely packed theater. It's hard to make out specific faces due to the stage lights, but I can see an outline of hundreds of people. A rush of adrenaline surges through my body and I look over to Ashley. A proper butler, she takes each step with purpose and elegance. She isn't breaking character for anything, not all the cheers in the audience, not all the people smiling and laughing around her. She is Angus, and she's owning it. The announcers ask us to strike a pose on 3, 2, 1. Let's do coy flirting. I lean over, hand on my hip, whilst giving a coy expression and a wink to the audience. Kinda like that, I would assume. We finish holding our poses long enough for everyone in the audience to get a good amount of pictures of us. And once a sufficient amount of snaps have been snapped, an MC instructs us to stay on the stage, passing Ashley a microphone for the big Neon Dawn announcement.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. It means so much to us that you could join my sister Alice and I here at Neko Manor. As you know, we adore organizing exorbitant galas at Lady Nice's estate. However, Alice and I are planning a very extravagant event at a very extravagant location. Go on, Alice, tell them everything. Ashley hands the mic to me. Watching her never break character has inspired me to play along too. That's right, Angus! Next weekend we'll be hosting a costume contest at Francine's Arcade Funplex at the Twin Pines Mall. It's all part of Neon Dawn, along with a Fist of Discomfort tournament, a world record attempt on Moopy's Magical Maze, and the reveal of a rare and mysterious game. Oh my, first time the public will have seen it? You know it, brother. This isn't the event to miss. It will be the most noteworthy event of the season. And remember, this is a private affair, so please only tell your closest friends. Ashley winks to the audience before bowing. Another rush of cheers fills the theater as we walk off the stage for a second time. The MCs give their closing words and dismiss the audience. As people begin exiting the auditorium, I feel my phone vibrate in my hidden dress pocket. It's got pockets! At first, it was just a couple of vibrations, but before I could realize what was happening, my phone started seizing. What the? I pulled my phone from my pocket and saw that the Funplex's face wall had over 1,000 shiny new likes. No, really, what the hell?
Hey, listen.
The Cosplay Parade is a huge part of every Max, and it generates thousands of photos and articles online. Also, it was being live streamed. Ashley, you failed to mention that part. Well, you seemed so nervous and I didn't want to make it worse.
Good work.
And that act you pulled just now has generated a 700% of increase of traffic on our site. I also gobbled up some paid keywords, so if anyone posts about cosplay at Max, they'll see an ad for Neon Dawn. Pretty genius, right? Why does pop make me burp? It's like when you click on the images of maid outfits while you're surfing the internet and then see an ad for buying the one right on your face wall. Oh, looks like you finally got one. Bah, busted. Iris, stop looking at my browser history.
Bad command or file name?
But that's deeply embedded within my program. Fine, just keep that private, okay? Done. Quickly, I scanned my own face wall and even people I knew who weren't arcaders were talking up a storm about it. I also could hear cosplayers discussing it as we waited for the auditorium to clear out. I can't wait till next weekend, that Neon Dawn thing sounds like a blast. I'm totally going to that Funplex place. Do I want to wear my next cosplay there? Matt, we did it! I had lots of help from you too, Ashley, don't count yourself out. We make a pretty good team. It was great to hear all the buzz around the cosplay community, and Iris really helped with the social media aspect. Can't believe it was that easy. I mean, tiring, but easy. That was great fun and all, but I'm completely exhausted. Me too. Need a break from all this. Some time to collect my thoughts and rest my eyes from all those flashing lights. Still seeing spots. You hear that Gavin and Naomi are running a pop-up arcade for the Funplex? A bunch of other local arcades are doing the same over in Hall B. Might be worth stopping by there for a breather with some friends. And make sure they aren't slacking. Sounds like a solid plan. You wanna come with me? Not quite yet. I need to do some touch-ups on my makeup. How about I meet you there later? Great, see you soon. I wave bye to Ashley as I make my way toward the restrooms to get changed back into my usual clothes for the time being. And then it's off to Exhibit Hall B, on the lookout for Gavin's serious face or Naomi's kind one. That was awesome! I gotta be a pretty maid. So I'm going to go ahead and save that and call that an episode. So thank you guys so very much for watching the video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this one, please consider subscribing. And until then, I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.